Hello, 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 my dears, Libra, Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm gonna be doing the reading for July 2017. This reading is gonna be different than the other ones that I have done so far. I'm gonna use the Drew Craft Tarot deck by Will Worthington. That's gonna be the 4 cards on top and the 4 cards on the bottom. The next cards I'm gonna be using is the Shaman Wisdom cards Oracle. This is like an oracle. I'm gonna be using that for the energy of the whole month and what you guys need to work on. And for the overall, I'm gonna be using the Wisdom of the Oracle Tarot by Collaborative Read. I used this in the Spanish videos that I did. It's an excellent oracle, and I decided to use it for you guys. So Libras, I hope that this message goes for some of you. The ones that may not have this message, it may not be for you, or you may just need your own personal reading. If that's what you need, contact me. I'm maria.clairvoyant.com, like it's right here. If you cannot see them, I'm putting my name right here. Okay, and hopefully you guys are able to reach out for a reading, and if you do, thank you. And for the subscribers, I still doing the drawing. Like I said, I'm gonna do it in the first week of July, so good luck to the ones that subscribe. Also, I want to let you know, to the people that have subscribed in Spanish, and you guys also see my English channels, remember that just because you put like or make a comment, that doesn't mean you subscribe. You have to actually click under the word subscribe, or in the right hand corner of my videos where there is a little moon. That's where you have to subscribe. With all that said, Libras, I want to start with you guys. The 2 of Wands. Okay, what is the 2 of Wands representing? The 2 of Wands is representing choices. Basically, 2 is usually about choices that one needs to make. Maybe you may have to pick a choice about a fire sign, if some of you are into a relationship of a fire sign, or you might be in a relationship or working on 2 things, 2 ideas, a new job, 2 jobs that you might be working, searching for something, or some of you might be wanting to go into some kind of journey. Where do you want to go? What's your mentality? Where are you going? What do you want? What do you want from life? Maybe some of you, do I stay where I am or I move on? Some of you are asking yourselves that question, to where you're going. Because look at the 7 of Swords is when you're contemplating a plan that you want to do. You're thinking about doing something. 7 of Swords represent communication. Is this one that I want to do? This is where I'm going? What do I want to do with my life? What are my old ideas are not working for me? How can I change to my situation right now? So these 4 cards on the top are representing the sign of Libra, and the bottom part, I'm sorry if I didn't say that, are representing your partner's energies, and this is your energy, Libra. And here is how this situation is gonna unfold, or may be able to unfold. And the next card that you have here, now you want to take a path and you're thinking about it. The Ace of Pentacles is the next card that you have. So when you have, and then Pentacles, aces, basically not pentacles, aces are about initiation of some kind of project that you want to do. So if in this case, it has to do with some kind of a job, something that has to do with material, because pentacles represent material situation. So this might be your job, this may be a house, Maybe you want to get a better job, or maybe you want to have a change in career, or you want to go to another job that pays you more. But you still want to feel grounded and secure in the path that you take, okay? And again, the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about reconciliation, okay? So this is about feelings. Where you're going, if this has to do in a relationship type of thing, this energy is telling me, where are we going? Which path are we going to take? We got to think about the path that we're going to take. Maybe some of you want to move jobs, want to get a different job, to be able to realize the dreams that you have with you and your partner. So it's something that has to do with your feelings, how you guys are going to be together in these obstacles that you had in the past. And you guys, if you are in a relationship with someone, this is what you want. You want to have those feelings with someone. If you're already with that person, then this is how you want this relationship to end up. So for that top card that representing you right now, yourself, Libra, okay, you got the 16. And now North, Feminine, Air. So this is actually your energy, because this is representing air signs, which is you, Libra, you're an earth sign. So the owl is telling you, and if you believe in numerology, you can use this number to play it. For those that I have mentioned it in all my cards, use those numbers. You got the 16. You can also use the 6 and 1 is 7. You can also reverse it to a 61. The 35. You can also play the 53. You can add up 5 and 3 is 8. So good luck with those numbers to those that wants to play those numbers. And I did, so to say what's going on with the owl. What does the owl means to you, Libra, in this reading? After Spirit telling me to tell you what's going on in this reading, because the Spirit is the one that aligned these cards for you. I don't do it. I just take it out and I give you the message. I'm just the messenger. I am an owl. I am clarity of intuition and wisdom. My keen hearing and crystalline vision gives me insight where others miss the picture. I am fearful of my ability to see in the dark. I discern truth from fiction with my watchful, silent observation of my domain. Wisely sitting on the fence post of my brother's shoulder, or in the top of my favorite pine, I see and hear all. I steadily and silently zero in on my own desires and dreams. Nothing is hidden from me. I am clarity of wisdom and wisdoms. As I silently float onto your shoulder, I am telling you to keep watchful eye open at all times. There are those who wish you didn't see beneath the surface of their realities. Protect yourself of others who will take advantage of you. You are naturally discerning and intuitive. Continue to listen and observe so you won't miss the subtle message containing in this message. Remember, even in the darkness, you see what others cannot. Once the view is obstructed, aim for the heart. The center silence. Go after your desires and dreams. Along your way, you will encounter people who are apprehensive about you because of your psychic abilities and intuition. And stick to your truth. You see, Libra is telling you to go beyond. And this is not going too far, because you probably seen the intuition that's going on, because the next card for your partner is the moon. The moon represents the sun of Pisces, but it also represents intuition. So maybe your partner might be afraid of your intuition. Maybe your partner is aware of your intuition and it might not be afraid, but knows that he or she has to be careful with your intuition. The next card that comes along is the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this is representing your partner energy. This might be representing a person that is either Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or male or female, doesn't matter. And this also represents someone that is very stable material-wise. Maybe he or she has a good job. Maybe he or she is kind of like a workaholic. So, and because he's a workaholic, sometimes he wants to go and have a good time with his friends. I see him or her celebrating his time with his friends. And it's okay to go out and drink, but it's not okay to be drunk. Those are two different things. So when these cards are here and it's representing a Two of Cups, it represents two or more people that maybe, you know, he enjoys having a good time. And be careful, because this is your partner's energy. So if he needs to be careful, because it could happen that either someone can come out pregnant. This card represents the lady, and the lady may signify this. If he's not careful, this is fertility. So if it's not you, Libra, your partner could have to be careful with allowing someone to give birth. If it's not, maybe he or her is giving a birth to an idea, a birth to a new job, a beginning of something that he or she wants to create. This could be inspiration, something that he or she wants to do. So I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean this to some of you. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person is gonna have somebody pregnant, but it could happen. So if there is a 3 people involvement in this relationship, be careful, because one of you could get pregnant, even though your feelings for this person are very strong and nothing has changed the feelings for the 2 of you. So if it's him, the one that's doing something, make sure he is careful or she is careful. The overall reading message from the Oracle of the Shaman is Rose. Feminine is Venus fire. So this message for your partner is: I am a rose, I am a beauty, I am life. Seems too fast to slow down and smell my beauty. Take some time for yourself. Feed your spirit. A short journey in the nature and calm, center and revitalize. You look and revitalize you. Look to the beauty in all that surrounds you and in all your relations. To enjoy my beauty, you must deal with my thorns, but beware that they are sharp. I am joy, I am sorrow. Open up and let go of your emotions. So maybe your partner has some kind of confusing emotions right now, and he needs to heal himself to whatever feelings he has. Maybe he has feelings about someone or something. I don't know exactly what it is, because remember that this readings are general. It's not specific for a person, but whatever it is, the partner of Libra, this person needs to understand that the path of life is not all peaches and cream. That's the message that I'm getting right now. It's like you have bumps in the road, but just because you have bumps in the road, that doesn't mean that you're gonna destroy the beauty that you have. Maybe some of you are in a shaky relationship about divorces or contemplating divorces, but maybe they have to understand that there is shakiness, that those shakiness sometimes rebuild the relationship, makes you see what you've been doing wrong or what the partner is doing wrong. And that's why those shakeups come about. Those are the bumps in the road. And then the beauty comes when you actually are able to smell the rose. So that's what that's the message that I'm getting from Spirit about the rose. And remember, this is ruled by Venus. So Venus is making you either happy or you are in sorrow. Let go of those emotions. And the last message for you, you have chaos and conflict. So you have the card is number 33. Number 33, like I said, you can also play it with these other cards, and good luck if you believe in numerology and if you play. Essential meaning of this card: disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension on opposites, the value of chaos before order. The Oracle's message says, opposite forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds that reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, it is in essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself across purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you cannot control. This message is talking about this. Okay? There's 3 cards basically for you, Libra. It is you if you cannot control. Yeah, every storm passes and every chaos leads to reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of the situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you need to take a shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is the time to understand rather than to be understood. Maybe you need to understand the other side of the story, the other person. Relationship messages. Stubbornness is keeping you in the state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve you to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that shit is true, it is not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the storming emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear, and you will be in a much better place than before. The storm will have passed, blazing a path for a new growth in this wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before if you see this time constructively. Prosperity message. Circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is the truth. It's shaking things up so you can find the real path of your prosperity. Yes, it is a stormy time, and it feels like if there are opposing forces, whether you turn. Be assured that there is a divine person in this chaos. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you, so the trust parts of yourself remain. The events occurring now, essentially for you, your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divine inspired, even though it doesn't appear the way now. It is time you will know this to be true. In time. Protection message. This is an advantage moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, complete resorting of elements. This is powerful, and your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all. There is positive news. That's timing perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You will discover everything you need to know about how the situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. So see, Libras, this is just telling you you're gonna go into some kind of path. Something is It's like the Tower card. When the Tower card, something falls down is for a reason. Maybe the foundation was not strong. Maybe you need to resort the whole scenario, as well as your partner or your ex-boyfriend or your husband, wife, whoever you're dealing with. Because these cards don't necessarily have to be a relationship card. If that's not your situation, you have to put it in a scenario that works for you. That's why the messages are different, and you need to understand what the message is. So some of you, some kind of chaos is going on, and hopefully and prayerfully, this person that you're with is smart enough to not to have someone else pregnant, and that could be the case. So now it's time for you to say, am I gonna stay in this scenario or not? If that's not the case, maybe something is happening in your relationship that you need to place order. And if in case that your relation already is in order, the only thing you had to do is work on that foundation. So the type of life that you want to have from now to, let's say, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, sit down and ground yourself and say, what do you want to accomplish if you have children for my daughter in the next 10 years? Do I have money saved for education? Do I have money for for college or whatever it is? So sit down, see the path that you want to take, see where you're going, and understand and put down what your future you want it to be. So with all that said, good luck, love and light for the month of July. If you need if you have a specific question, you can book a reading with me, mariadeclarmboya.com, and we could take it from there. Love and light. Take care of yourself.